Spotlight. And once again, hello everybody. Hello everybody who joined us today. Welcome to our Wellness Spotlight. I'm going to be your host. My name is Tatiana Larzhnev, for those of you who don't know me. And it was very important to join today because it's very, very useful and important information that you're going to hear today. What are we going to talk about? Well, we all here because we care about our health. And health is, everybody would say, yes, I want to be healthy, right? But whether you're ready to do something about it or not, that's a big difference. Here, everybody followed the concept that we're going to talk about today, concept of health, and they trusted it. They decided to see if it works for them. Every single one of us here, and you will hear results of people who followed the concept and what kind of results they may achieve. But some people may say, we don't know what it is. Why should we trust it? Just give it a try. Listen to what people say today. Listen to what actually concept is all about, and then make your own decision, starting from understanding whether health is important to you as much as you're ready to do something about it, not just to say, yes, I want to be healthy. So for me, it was exactly like this. I was looking for some kind of solution to keep my health going well, to be active, preferably live long and active life. I have a big family. I have 4 boys. I needed to be healthy myself. I wanted for them to be healthy, active, and for everybody around me as well. 2 of my boys are professional trampoline, athletes who really need care. And athletes would use a lot of body resources to be as good as they are, right? But at that time, they didn't even go to sports yet. They were little. And I was just looking for solutions to be healthy for myself and for my family. And when I got across a concept of health, it made total sense to me that it's absolutely clear, easy to understand, and so simple as any genius thing could be. So I gave it a try. I wasn't expecting any particular result, to tell you the truth. I was just following the steps, and they're really simple. You'll hear today. What are they about, right? And even though I was a busy mom with 4 boys, I was totally able to follow it with, all of the craziness that, as a mom, you could imagine how it could go, right? Once I started to follow it, I noticed lots of results. And if I would be starting to tell you all of them, we're probably going to stay until tomorrow. But since we're on a time limit, I'm going to just mention a few of them. And then you'll hear a lot of other results from our speakers today. Well, one of the important ones for me as a mom was to sleep well. And of course, when you're nursing, you're waking up and falling asleep constantly. It's like the whole day and night goes one after the other. And after following the concept, I noticed that I started to sleep soundly. I could actually feel restful and felt that I had a lot of energy out of the blue. So I could actually go and drive my kids and feel safe about it. My skin cleared that wasn't clear for all my life. I thought this is what I have to live with. No. And then there are so many other ones that you could think of. Oh, that's probably what I have to just get used to. Like people say, the new norm. No, just try following the concept, and it will bring your body to what it's supposed to be. Like they say, a factory reset, to the basics. So today we want to hear what is the concept of health is all about. And the speaker who want to bring you all of this important, unique information is ready to start. Please help me welcome Katrina Salona, who is going to tell you all about it. Katrina, the mic is yours.
Thank you, Tanyush. Thank you, Tatiana. And guys, congratulations on everyone who decided to join today and not only hear our results, but possibly try something for themselves, right? So you did the first step. And following up what Tatiana said, we all at a certain time of our life, we are like playing different roles, right? Some of us, it's mom, some of the wives, some of the husbands, but also we are kids, right? And when the concept of health, what Tatiana mentioned, came to my life, I was fulfilling couple roles right away. I was a daughter who cared for the paralyzed mom. I was a mom of two children. I was a wife. I was a boss at my office. And I needed the energy for everything. And I couldn't find it anywhere. There are following simple steps about which I'm about to tell brought me, just in 2 weeks, brought me so much energy that without changing my daily routine, I realized that I can do my daily tasks very fast, very efficient, and stay energetic. So I start to have enough energy to do everything and even have a little bit more energy and time for myself and go for my trainings at 6 o'clock in the morning for my yoga class, which I couldn't find energy for before. But going back to what really happened and what steps I'm talking about. To understand what's going on, let's get back to our bodies. What happened with our bodies, what we build off, right? Because this is where the first step starts. And we build all from not only systems and organs. We're talking about the smallest part of our body, about our cell, the cell. If we would find a way to make this cell healthy and balanced, then we're going to be living a healthy life. Why? Comparing to the cars, right? If you drive in a car, you never think about the car like one big body. Oh, basically you do, but you never paying attention to the small parts that the car consists of. You never think if one small part will just fall apart, the whole body, the car body will start to falling apart. Same happens to us, but we never, or barely, we refer to our body as the body built from the smallest cells. So we realizing that we have to feed, we have to take care of the smallest part of the cell. What should be done? First, and very, very important, we have to make sure that our cell is inside our body, is in a water, in a clear environment, clear water. If we compare our body, I would say with a fish tank, right? And we imagine the smallest parts, the cells it's a fishes. Our body is a fish tank. We all have a different forms, right? But we're all filled with water as well as a fish tank. What would happen to our cells, to the fishes, if the water inside the tank gets bad? If we start to have smell, and comparing to our body, if our sweat start to smell, if our body gets smelly, what do you do usually? You take in a shower for your body. What you do with fishes and with a tan, you change in the water. But why don't we change water inside of our body? Why don't we take internal shower? And this is the first thing that we have to do. Basically, we have to drain all bad water or all liquids that we have inside, the bad liquids, dirty liquids, and substitute it with a good water. Meaning good water. The water has to be slightly mineralized. Water has to be not only clean, but also negatively charged. And the water that we enhance with a special product, with our great product that we have in Coral Club that called Coral Mine, we enhance in the water with Coral Mine, and we bring in the perfect, exactly, Tatiana, we bring in the perfect clear water to our cells, and those cells will be very living longer in that pure water, really pure water. And this water brings the minimum necessary elements that our body needs to stay healthy. This is the first step. And this is why I'm talking about longer than everything, because if you find the way to feed your body with the best of the best food or best of the best vitamins, if you don't have supply of good water, it's like in a desert. You just planting seeds that will never grow if you don't put the water there. Same, taking the vitamins or taking whatever you can, the best food of the best. If you don't bring the water, those seeds would never grow. So moving on, the next step, what we have to take care of ourselves or our fishes in the tank, whatever you want to call it, we have to make sure that nothing eats those fishes from inside. I'm talking, first of all, I'm talking about parasites. Parasites we may have inside of our bodies or we may have outside. It could be toxins that eat in our body. So we have to make sure that not only parasites will be getting out of our body, but also we will bring to the balance, to the certain balance, everything what we have inside: bacteria, viruses, fungus. Unfortunately, or fortunately, we doesn't have to get rid of it, because each of those things that we have inside of our body, we need it. It plays very important role, but it has to be in certain balance. So if we keep in this balance in between of all this pathogenic, or I would say not really pathogenic flora, microflora or biome, then we get in this all balance and we stay healthy. We can take care of those, we can take care of this step with our programs that we have, and it's specific antiparasitic program. Then after we hydrate our body, after we made sure that all parasites went out, we're not killing them, we're making them to pack their stuff and just gently go out. We don't need extra intoxication in our body, right? So after those two first steps, what we have to do? Well, all this dirt goes from inside our body. It goes to the intestine, exactly. So what should be done there? We have to clean the intestine, but we have to clean it smart. We don't need those crazy enemas, or we don't need these crazy laxatives that you get and glued to the toilet and you're afraid to leave your house. Forget about this. We have a very nice, very easygoing program that you can do even doing your daily works, fulfilling your daily roles. And on top of it, you cleansing your intestine. And that program, what it does, it's not only cleanses intestine, it makes sure that all things within our intestine are restored. So after doing that, this is the perfect time to feed ourselves or the fishes inside of our tank, imaginary tank, right? To feed with something what will be useful for them. And would you believe or not, our cells, they don't eat regular steaks. They need something better, something that they really can use to rebuild themselves. And it's a certain amount of the vitamins, of their minerals and other things that really, really replenishing and helping the cells to first build itself and then helping them to develop new cells to reproduce. And at this point, we have to make sure that, again, all the food that we put in inside the cell is balanced. And last but not least, what we have to do, our fish tank or our body is very fragile, very, very, very. So we have to really take care of it and protect. And what we can protect it with, it could be antioxidants, and we have plenty of them within the Coral Club products. And also what we have to do also, we may protect them from electromagnetic waves, from the stress, from internal and outside stress. And by doing these simple steps, four I mentioned, we're taking care of the body. But we can do even better if we start with our mind and we really put our mind towards being healthy, not treating our problems, not treating our diagnosis or our symptoms, but really concentrate on the things that you want to be better, concentrate on their being positive and getting your body to this circle of healthier life. And on top of it, if we will add at least a little bit of the physical activity, your body will always appreciate this, because if we don't use it, we're gonna lose it. And at this point, we're talking now about 6 wonderful steps. We're starting with our minds, we're adding physical activity, we're drinking enough water, we're hydrating our body, we're cleansing it, we're giving internal shower, and we're making sure that we also protect and hold our body. Simple steps? I think so. For me, even with the first step, I got the great results of the energy. After I finished the old system, I realized my allergies disappeared, my migraines gone, and my energy level still the same. Same as it was within, like it's approved within first 2 weeks. So, Tatiana, back to you.
Yes, Katrina and everybody, you see, it sounds pretty simple, it has total sense, and we could feed ourselves with the best of the best, best food, best organics, whatever people prefer nowadays, right? Understanding that regular food might not give you enough nutrients, right? But even if you supplement, and there are many options for supplements, right? You still need to remember that your body needs to be able to absorb it, as you heard from Katrina. You have to take care of this part. In other ways, you're not going to get what you want to inside, right? But even if you get it inside, there are so many dangers. So if you take care of all of those steps, then you will see the results flourishing there. Otherwise, unfortunately, people might think like, oh, I'm doing exercises, I'm good with food. I eat only organics. I follow the diets and stuff. I do take vitamins and things, but the results are not there just because all of the steps needs to be taken care of. You have to follow all of them. Then you'll see how different your life might be, right? So you could hear what this concept is doing for people who are speakers today. They graciously agreed to share their stories with what they got through using the concept of health. And now we start with the family who will share their results. A family of Irina Prishbilov and Sergey Zherebnyuk, and then we'll follow up to that. So guys, Mike is yours.
Thank you, Vanchika. Yes, I'd love to share my most recent result that I discovered just a couple of days ago. It was a motion sickness. I had it for as long as I remember myself. When we were driving somewhere, when we were flying, if you know what it is, in front of you, you get magazines, you get some kind of thingies, plus a little brown bag just in case. So I always had to have this little bag with me. Was it in a car, in and yeah, like airplanes and you know, in the beginning you feel dizziness, then you feel nauseous, then vomiting at the end, always, and headache for 24 hours or more. It was like until I realized that Dramamine is really good thing to take before flying. I was taking it until last Saturday. We went to 7-day cruise, and I took it just in case. The first evening, I took Dramamine, and then in the morning, I told Sergey that, I don't feel nauseous, I don't feel dizzy, I don't feel all this. I feel like it's like we're moving, we're in the ocean, and the weather was kind of not so good first day, but I didn't feel all that. And so 5 years of concept of health, and I have this result. It's amazing. I wasn't even thinking I would get rid of this thing, but I did, thank God. So yeah, I'm so happy. And now my husband Sergey is gonna share his result.
Thank you, Irina. Yes, without even knowing, I started Concept of Health initially when I found out about these this program. Basically, I had issues that steadily started. I didn't until it really came on. Ate pretty good. I work in the healthcare industry, so I knew what to avoid to be sick and what not to do. But I've noticed that as time went on, I've noticed I couldn't eat certain foods. So it's food sensitivities, but big one was also which you can call that lactose intolerance, when you can't have anything dairy. Well, I already knew first for a fact that certain foods, if I ate it later on that day, I'm going to be paying for it. And so even though if there's a party, if there's some kind of special occasion, I would eat it. And I was like, oh man, okay. I knew it was going to go on. So anyway, it got bad enough where Arena actually was able to introduce me to this program. And like we were talking about the concept of health, I started those first steps of proper hydration and detoxification and cleansing, and before even finishing it, before the 90 days as the initial program requires or is recommended, I already had my results of I was able, basically I did a little test so quickly. I had a meeting at work, I came home, I got most of those foods I guaranteed would make me sick, ate it, nothing happened. I was like, well, okay. Also, other results were basically I lost some extra weight, and certain urges to different foods too. So those were just a couple, and right now it's just maintaining, and you're still following that concept of health. And those basically, and now our family follows this whole, even our kids and anybody close to us that understands and knows about it. So they're happy, we're happy, and now we keep on living and do what we're supposed to, maintaining. That's it.
Yes, thank you so much, guys. It's amazing to hear results in general. That's my favorite part. And there could be such different ones, you know, it could be all over the place that you could feel how the concept of health works for you, right? It could be the whole family, it could be just, you know, one person. But if you share, you definitely will have people around you who will be also happy and very gracious that you shared with them what you're using right now. So now let's move on to the next speaker who will share her story. It's Arina Prokopchuk. Arina, mic is yours.
Hello, everyone. So I would like to share the results of one of my kids, my youngest son. So since he was a baby, he has been sick a lot. So I don't know how many times a year. And every time we had to have antibiotics because nothing helped. And most of the time we had also to have steroids because he had laryngitis, and it's very dangerous for babies especially. So we had to run to the doctor office, and have the shot with steroid. So it was really very scared, and it was until 80 years old. So a lot of people say when the kids getting older, they will, you know, it will be better, but not in our case. Every time was really bad. And I remember the last one was when he was 8 years old, and he had this high temperature, and he had laryngitis. So he had to have steroid, and then he had to have antibiotics for 10 days. So it was very scared. And that 2 years ago, I found out about concept of health, and I decided to try it. I tried it on myself. So I had a great result after just 1 month of concept of health. So then I decided, like, I see it works, and I want to try it on, to do it for my youngest son. And another thing he had dermatitis, and I think it was for, like, since he was 6 years old, we also went to the doctor office. We tried to figure out what is going on. So he had these rashes on his cheeks, on his forehead, on his elbows, on his hands. It was irritating him. He was always scratching his face, and it was just so annoying. And they couldn't help. They prescribed him, this antihistamine tablets, and also the steroid cream for his arms. Steroid cream helped for his arm, but not his face, of course. And we took these tablets for several months. Nothing helped. And the miracle was when we started concept of health, just after 21 days of this program, his rash on his face disappeared. It was just, like, I'm all shivering when I'm just telling you this story, because it was amazing. And of course, we continue doing this concept of health program, and since that it's been 2 years, he doesn't have any laryngitis anymore, and his health improved a lot. So even he has cold, when he has cold, we just give him some supplements, and he getting rid of the cold really fast. So it was, if your mom, how the health of your child important to you. So it was a lot. It was big to me, and all our family, of course, start following concept of health, and we all healthy now. So thank you everyone.
Thank you, Irina. It's amazing. You know, when you hear this kind of results, you understand that it's not just a matter of like whether you want it or not. You're looking for a solution, you know, to save lives at very often as well. And when you see there is an option like this, it's just priceless. You know, you cannot really put a price on it at all. But it's so simple that, you know, anybody could try. You're not going to lose anything by trying, but you're definitely going to gain. So let's move on to another speaker who's going to share her results today. It's Alina Stolarova. Alina, mic is yours, please.
Hi, everyone. So happy and so excited for this webinar to finally happen because I can't wait to share my personal results that, you know, as all the speakers were saying, and I just want to highlight it here, that health is our priority. We cannot enjoy our life to the fullest without being healthy. And as we really want the best for ourselves, I was, you know, looking for something, and this amazing approach, this step-by-step system came out to me. And what was interesting that I was always trying to see the reason for my headaches that I was experiencing. And you know what? The general approach is, oh, just take the pill. What a big deal. You know, it's kind of like, and nowadays you can find those pills at the gas station, at the nearest pharmacy. And this is so affordable. This is so just normal for people. This really becomes like a thing. It's like a normal thing. Like you have a headache, take a pill. You have an upset stomach, take a pill. And I'm not going to be saying, you know, this approach is for everyone. But if you want to get the results forever for your life, this amazing health, a lot of energy, you want to feel grateful and happy because nothing's bothering you, that your body feels like a complete thing. It's not like, oh, you wake up in the morning and you have this ache and this and this and that. And if you want to start your day amazing, you should consider learn more. Just what Katrina was saying, those easy steps. We just need to, you know, make a decision like I did. I said, okay, I really want to get to know what's going on in my body. If something is bothering me, like I have this headache, why am I having it? And you know, I was like love that example that we wash our car, we take a shower, you know, we wash our house, but we do not really take this internal shower. So in my case, when I started with the first step, within just, you know, like a few days, I've noticed this difference, that how my skin reacted to this inner hydration with the right water, with the proper amount of water, with this soft and mineralized and alkaline water. I was so thankful to the person who invited me to another webinar years ago. And now, again, my whole family is following this concept. And I would like to invite you all to try it. And again, just you need to make a decision. It might be for you, but I encourage you not to wait any longer because we age every day. And I don't want to postpone it. Just start today. It's easy, it's affordable, and just ask a person who gave you this video how to start. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Alina. You could feel the energy of all of us, and especially Alina's story right now, because it does work for everybody, of course, differently, but overall, we all gain energy and stamina for whatever, you know, comes your way, right? And you heard Katrina's explanation of the concept of health basics, right? You understand that it happens because we go down deep into the cellular level. So it's not a quick fix that you took a program or 2 or 3 and then that's it. And you stop and then you're going to go back to your old ways. No, you have to realize what you need to change, what's important to keep in your everyday regimen, and what needs to be letting go, right? And once you understand this, as Katrina said, first step is mindset. You have to understand that health is important enough for you to do something about it, not just talk about it. Right, and then of course you need to move your body. Preferably you enjoy movement. You could go to the gym if you like it, you can dance, you can do yoga, but you need to move because this is the only way we can move our lymph, and lymph is part of our immunity and the whole, you know, important thing for us, right? And then there are those 4 simple steps that anybody could understand, even the child. You know, you've heard families today that shared that kids are also following the concept. It's very simple. You need to hydrate, you need to drink proper water and a certain quality of water, and in a certain amount, of course, right? Everybody has a different amount. So talk to your guide here who invited you here for the Zoom or who gave you this recording to know what exactly you need to do, right? All of those details, they will be happy to share. So after hydration, of course, you have to cleanse. And you've heard from Katrina, there are different kinds of cleanses that we do, all simple, all easy to do, but you have to do them. And then you have to finally get to the step that everybody know about, the nutrition. But it's nutrition cellular. It's not just anything you've heard of magnesium, you've heard of omega, right? It's everything that needs to be there. Those important 5 components that, you know, Katrina started to tell you, and all of those details will wait for you once you talk to the person who invited you here. And of course, you have to protect all of this good work, right? So 6 steps, 6 simple steps, but then you'll hear all of those results that you've heard today. So now I wanted to give mic to the person who will share with you what we can do in regards of our benefits in addition to the concept of health itself, even though it's good enough, right? But we have more. Our company has such a wonderful way of honoring us and benefiting us. And you hear from Roman Saloni, who will share what can we do once we become, Coral Club members. Roman, take it away.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. And I'm so excited to be here. I don't know about you, and I love these events all the time. I've been doing them for quite a while. But every time I come here, the first thing I want to say to those people who are watching, if you're still watching, you're doing such a great thing for yourself and for people around you. So pat yourself on the back, say, I'm a very good person, and I'm still taking care of myself. And after today, you will know how to do it better. So you heard what we all gone through. I'm not an exception. I'm one of the first people who started doing this, and it's over 6 years now. And guess what? When I started, like Tatiana said, I had no expectation. I was completely skeptical. I was pretty much going in to prove it doesn't work. Guess what? It does work. And to make my results very short, I'll tell you, at 40 years old, I had so many problems that I thought were not problems at all. Headache every couple days, not a big deal. Stomach problems every couple days since I was 20, not too big deal. Joint problems, hurts, I'm aging, not a big deal. It doesn't have to be that way. Everything that you think is normal, after you finish our concept of health, most likely will be ridiculous thing to live with. So just try. But I'm not here to speak about that, and I'm not here to speak about results. I'm here to speak with you about what you can do with Coral Club. Our company gives you 3 different ways how you can benefit from our membership. So step number 1, very simple, become a customer, become a member of the Coral Club. You probably heard about different clubs. Guess what? Our membership is free. I mean, what can be easier than free? It's only if I bring you the card, but no, you have to do it yourself. You go online, you register or in the app or whatever, and you become a club member for the rest of your life. It's one-time thing, sign up, no matter where you are in the world, you have your membership ID and you can shop anywhere in the world. Number 2, you get that membership ID and you save 20% on all the prices, again, anywhere in the world. How cool is that? Show me any other club that you can shop not only in your country or maybe 2 countries, but 123 countries around the world. I haven't seen one yet. Now, on top of that, you have one of guys like us or maybe somebody else who invited you to watch this video to show you this path, the path of health and wellness, and walk you through this path to make sure that you are not alone, that your motivation stays with you, that your mindset is kept at the goal to become healthier. You have that person, and guess what? You are not paying for that person's services either. Send me a message if you find any free dietitian, nutritionist, health coach, fitness coach that will charge you nothing for the rest of your life for the services they render. I bet you will not find one there, but you find one here. And all of this for your free membership. Now, Many people come to Coral Club as members. I did. I come as a customer, and I just wanted to take care of my health and my family health, and I did, and I'm very happy. But some people start to do more. What's more? You get your results and you share. Isn't that a normal thing for human beings to share with others about what you like, what you found useful to you and your family? You share if you're a normal person, if you're not greedy. And when you share, guess what happened in normal life? Nothing. At best, you'll hear thank you from your friend or person who you make a referral to. But with Coral Club, the company actually says thank you to you in terms of giving you additional discounts on your products. And guess what? Some people do so many referrals that they cannot use so much bonuses that they get, that they have bonuses left over after they bought products for themselves, meaning you are a member of the company for free, you get products for free, you have a lot of people who are thankful to you, and you still don't know what to do with those extra bonuses. So guess what? You can convert that into cash by becoming a part-time partner with the company. Very little effort, talking to people about what you love, what you do, you get cash in your pocket. What's more is what all of us are here for. We are here and we're talking to you because we're building business with Coral Club. And this is not a small business, not some kind of selling boxes or bottles here. No, we're talking about international wellness business in the most profitable area right now, wellness. Everywhere in the world, not everywhere, 123 countries. I think that's enough for now. We're working with it and we expand it. And you get your business running. Your membership is free. And all you do, you learn how to promote this correctly. You do it professionally. So you teach other people to do it as well. And you get unlimited income that is limited by only your imagination. You get training, you get support, and you have nice people like us around you all the time. So I don't know what can be better. If you find it, again, share it with us. Otherwise, find the person who referred you to watch this video or be here today. Ask them how to become a member. Pick one of 3 ways you want to cooperate with Coral Club and become healthier and happier. Tatiana, back to you.
Thank you, Roman. I think it's exciting, right? It's absolutely exciting what options you guys have. And of course, you choose. You choose what you like to do the most, but it's good to have those options, isn't it? Right? So to summarize today's event, we heard very important information today. Don't you agree? Health Concept gives such an important way of being happy, living happy, have a peace of mind. Going back to those times with the pandemic around, right? To me, that was the only thing I was actually kept myself into, knowing that I have health in our hands. I was not afraid. I wasn't scared like so many, unfortunately, people around the world, right? And even if it's not that drastic, you still have so many ways to better your health, to keep it like this, and to share it with people around. So to hear all of those results was exciting. Hopefully, some of you who listened to us today or who will be watching the recording, next time we'll be sharing your results here, because the results come as you see, after a while, after a time that you follow the concept, you keep getting different results from somewhere you don't even expect sometimes, right? So do give it a try and you see how it works for you. And you hear that the company takes care of us as well. 3 different wonderful ways that you could choose from. To know more, there are events that company holds. The company is here for so many years already. It's 25 years this year we're celebrating. So you can hear all of the details following the events that we have. Next month, it's very exciting. The company opens an event for everybody who wants to know more, know details, who wants to meet people offline to talk about health, to talk about possibilities, to ask questions that you personally have. And you can do this going to Sacramento, to our Sacramento Wave at the end of September from 21st to 23rd. Enjoy the life around yourself there as well. Speak to people who already follow in this path and see if it's right for you. But meanwhile, we're going to continue our monthly events, our monthly wellnesses. And next month, right before the big event of the company, we're going to see you on the September 19th. Bring people who you care about, invite them to listen to this kind of information. If you want to give it a try yourself, please do so. And thank you once again for taking the time to listen to all of this information, to be with us today. And hopefully we'll see you next time with more friends around you. Thank you again and see you soon. Bye-bye.